My friends, let me start with something very honest. If there is one lesson I wish someone had told me when I was 25, it is this. Nobody is coming to organize your life. Nobody is coming to knock on your door and say, "Hey, I see you are a bit messy. Let me arrange your schedule, clean your desk, fix your habits, and build your future with you." No, life doesn't work like that. I always joke, even my mother didn't organize my room. She said, "Jack, if your room is messy, your life is messy. Good luck." I thought she was being harsh, but later I realized she was giving me the first MBA lesson. Personal order determines personal power. You see, many people think their problems come from bad luck. They say, "Jack, my life is so hard. My opportunities are so few. My mind is so tired." But when I ask them, "Show me your schedule. Show me your desk. Show me your routine," suddenly the truth appears. They do not lack talent. They lack order. When your life is disorganized, everything feels heavier than it really is. Even simple goals become mountains. Even good ideas get lost. Even motivation disappears. I know this because I lived it. A long time ago, before anyone knew my name, my life was, let's say, extremely creative. Creative in a bad way. Papers everywhere, ideas everywhere, but progress nowhere. My friends looked at my room and said, "Jack, is this a working space or a natural disaster?" I laughed, but inside I knew I was the disaster. One night, I stayed awake until 3 a.m. trying to finish a plan for my English school. I kept rewriting it, changing it, starting over, but nothing worked. And then I realized it wasn't the plan that was wrong, it was me. My mind was scattered. My habits were weak. I was waiting for inspiration, waiting for some miracle. But miracles do not visit disorganized people. They get lost before they arrive. That night, I made a small decision. Not a big heroic one, a small one. I cleaned my desk. I opened one notebook. I wrote one goal. One. And the next morning, I felt something new. Control. Not over the world, but over myself. And that is where all power begins. My friends, let me tell you something counterintuitive. Success is less about genius and more about structure. Many people admire Elon Musk for his ideas. I admire him for his organization. He schedules his day in 5-minute blocks. 5 minutes! If I did that, I think my team would panic. But the principle is clear. He doesn't wait for time, he designs it. And when I look at Serena Williams, I see the same thing. People think she won because of strength. No, she won because of discipline, routine, precise habits, practiced thousands of times. Greatness is not magic, it is order repeated. even Oprah. She once said that cleaning her space helped her clean her life. When I heard that, I thought, aha, even the most powerful people in the world understand. Inner power begins with outer clarity. My friends, order is a superpower. Not the boring thing, not the punishment, a superpower. But we treat it like laundry. We say, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and we say, I'll do it next year. Next year comes and life has already passed us. Let me tell you why chaos is dangerous. Chaos is not loud, it is silent. You do not notice it killing your dreams until they are dead. A messy desk becomes a messy mind. A messy routine becomes a messy future. A messy schedule becomes a messy destiny. But the good news, and this is the most empowering part, order is built one small action at a time. You do not need to suddenly become a monk. You do not need to turn your life into a military camp. You just need to make the first small step with discipline. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. But discipline doesn't fall from the sky. Some people pray for motivation. But motivation is like fireworks. Beautiful, loud, but gone in seconds. Discipline is like the sun. Steady, dependable, always rising whether you feel like it or not. When I was building my company, I had no money, no technology, no experience. But I had one thing: consistency. Every day I woke up and did the work. I did not always like it. I did not always feel confident. But discipline carried me when excitement died. One morning I was exhausted. I told my team, today I want to sleep. Please do the work. They laughed. They said, Jack, if you sleep, we sleep. That's where I realized the truth. Discipline is contagious. When you organize yourself, you inspire others to rise with you. Leadership begins at your desk, not in your speeches. Many young people today, especially between 25 and 35, feel lost. They say, Jack, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. I always answer with a smile. Start by cleaning your room. They think I'm joking, but I'm not. Because cleaning your room is not about the room. It is about taking responsibility for one small corner of your world. Where you can manage one corner, you can manage two. Where you can manage two, you can manage your life. Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, I worked with a very smart young man. Brilliant ideas, strong energy, big dreams, but always late, always rushing, always overwhelmed. He told me, Jack, I don't understand why nothing is working. I asked him, show me your schedule. He had none. Show me your priorities. He had 10. Show me your progress. He had 0. I didn't give him a business strategy. I didn't give him a book. I gave him one piece of advice. Organize your day before the day begins. After 6 months, he came back and said, "Jack, I feel like a different person." He wasn't richer. He wasn't more talented. He was simply in control. Order increases confidence. Chaos destroys it. Let me share a deeper truth. When you do not control your time, you begin to believe you are powerless. When you do not finish tasks, you begin to believe you are incapable. When your life feels chaotic, you begin to believe your future will also be chaotic. The mind is simple. It follows the pattern you create. And if the pattern is disorder, the life becomes disorder. But when you bring order, even a little, your mind says, I can do this. You start trusting yourself. That trust becomes momentum. Momentum becomes achievement. Achievement becomes confidence. Confidence becomes identity. This is how people transform. Structure is not about being strict. It is about being free. Many people think freedom means doing whatever you want. No, that is how you lose your future. Real freedom is where you can do what you must, even when you don't want to. Real freedom is where you are no longer controlled by distraction, emotion, or chaos. Real freedom comes from structure. Think of Michael Jordan. Everyone sees the championships. Few see the routines, the hours, the order. He controlled his habits, so his habits could control the court. That is freedom. My friends, let me ask you something important. How many opportunities have you missed because you were unprepared? How many ideas died because you forgot? How many dreams were delayed because your schedule was a mess? Many people are not unlucky. They are unorganized. Where your life is chaotic, opportunities walk past you because you are too busy looking for your keys. So here is what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, but tonight. Pick one small area of chaos in your life. Just one. Your desk, your notes, your finances, your morning routine. Clean it, organize it, simplify it, make it yours. When you do this, you send a message to yourself. I am in charge now. Do not wait for perfect order. Order grows slowly, like bamboo. You water it every day. You may not see progress at first, but after some time, it shoots up fast. That is how self-discipline works. And please remember, the world does not reward the fastest, the strongest, or even the smartest. It rewards the one who shows up every day with clarity, consistency, and control. Ordinary people with organized habits achieve more than talented people with chaotic lives. My friends, when I look back on my journey, I realize something. I was not special. I did not have money or connections. But I had one small advantage. I learned to manage myself. I learned to design my days instead of letting my days design me. And once you do this, everything changes. Let me give you a final story before I close. In the early days of my company, we had a small team, very small, maybe the size of this front row. We were busy, stressed, overwhelmed. I looked at our office, papers everywhere, wires everywhere, problems everywhere. One day I said, "Stop, no more work today. Everyone clean." They thought I was crazy. But after 2 hours, the room looked different, and their minds looked different. People smiled. Ideas became clearer. The next week, we solved 3 problems that had been stuck for months. Why? Because clarity creates momentum. Order creates energy. Chaos kills both. My friends, listen to me carefully. Your future is not waiting for you to become perfect. It is waiting for you to become organized. Your dreams are not dying from lack of passion. They are dying from lack of order. Your talent is not the problem. Your system is. So tonight, make a promise to yourself. Not a loud promise, a quiet one. I will take control of my life, piece by piece. Build the habits, build the routine, build the structure, and watch how your life transforms. Not by magic, but by mastery. No one is coming to save you, but that is the best news. Because it means you have the power. You are the one who can clean the chaos, design the plan, build the discipline, shape the future. If you can control your time, you can control your life. If you can control your habits, you can control your destiny. And if you bring order to your chaos, nothing, truly nothing, can stop your rise. Thank you, my friends. Now go organize your life like your future depends on it, because it does.